Pentathlon. Pentathlon.
Hello there, very good evening and welcome. This is TV1 Pentathlon Season 2.
Pentathlon.
Well, if you joined us last week, you must have witnessed an amazing game, which was the semi-final one. But today we are with another amazing group of people to bring you some amazing talent on this very stage. This is semi-final 2 and we are ready to kickstart things on this very stage. So without much further ado, let's start off with getting our teams introduced.
Yes, indeed. Today also we have two girls' school in the house. So the first of our teams joining us here in semi-final 2 are the girls from Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya, Colombo.
Well, there you go. We got the girls from Colombo, Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya, and who are going to be their opponents. Let's find out. All the way from the Central Hills, let's put our hands together for Girls High School Candy.
Well, I have to say something, Joel, that this match is going to be truly very special because the two teams that we have with us today at the semi-finals last year, in last season, were both finalist teams. So these are extremely talented girls and I can't wait to see which one of them gets to go to the finals this time.
Will it be Devi or will it be the girls from Candy, Girls High School Candy, to secure the top spot in the grand finale? Well, I'm sure, just like you mentioned, if the schools have performed very well the last season as well, this season too, although we have the new faces, the responsibility lies to lift your school to the highest point. Am I right, girls?
Yes.
Yes, for what? How's the preparation going?
Well, and we hope to do our best.
Hope to do your best. The other side?
Yeah, we're gonna try our best too.
Well, very bubbly and very confident, both teams seem to be. Well, why wait? What should we do?
Let's get started by introducing who our judge is for this show.
Well, that's right. We always need a correct judgment given out when we have come to the most important segments of Season 2, which is the second semi-final. And for that, we have with us Ms. KGC Maheshiga, who's the Assistant Director of Education, National School Branch from the Ministry of Education. Well, we have with our judge and also we have the schools introduced. It's time for us to find out which of the schools will be going in first. And for that, we got this, the lucky one, which we call it is a toss. So I would like to invite our judge to step on the stage and also the captains of both teams to come forward to see who will be going in first with each round. So I'm ready. Okay, so we got competitors from Candy and Colombo. Who is going in first?
And you can go first.
Candy goes first.
Thank you.
Candy, are you ready to go first?
Sure.
You are ready and certain for it. So which means you'll be selecting?
TV1.
TV1, which means you'll be going with?
Pentathlon.
Okay, let's see on whose favoring side it works. 3, 2, 1. It is TV1 favoring side from the girls from the Central Hills. What's your decision?
We would like them to go first and we will follow.
Devi, Balika, you ready to take the challenge and go first?
Yes.
You can't say no, right? You can't say no. Okay, so there is no turning back. Let's shake hands and start things off.
So we just saw the Girls High School Candy has won the toss and they chose to let Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya go in first in each of the rounds. So without further ado, let's get started with round number 1 and we call this
Balance.
Your Quiz. In our first round, each of our teams gets to send forward 3 core players. They then have a challenge to answer a series of questions within a span of 30 seconds. And they have to do all of that while balancing a table tennis ball on a table tennis bat. If they do drop the ball even once, they will be disqualified from taking on further questions. Each correct answer gives them 5 points, and if the team is collectively able to answer 10 questions or more correctly, they get a further bonus of 10 points.
Well, that's how the game works in round one. Those are the rules and regulations which you just heard. So we'll start off with the girls from Devi, Balika and ask the captain who her three core players are for round one.
It's Deshmi, Sahanya and I.
And who will be coming in first?
I am.
The captain steps forward. Let's put our hands together. You're ready with 30 seconds on the clock being set. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
A group of owls is called what?
A parliament.
Correct. Who wrote the best-selling novel Da Vinci Code?
Dan Brown.
Correct. Who was nicknamed Saint of the Gutters?
Mother Teresa.
Correct. Name the world's biggest oil company.
Reliance is fast.
Wrong, it's Saudi Aramco. Name the youngest test captain of the world.
MS Dhoni.
Wrong, it's Tatenda Taibu.
Well, that's how the captain of the Balika started off with round one. Shifting our attention to Girls High School Candy. Captain, who are your three core players?
Achala, Sajini and Nuha.
And who's coming in first?
Achala.
Let's put our hands together. Okay, 30 seconds is set and your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
A group of bats is called what?
Flight.
Wrong, colony. Who wrote the novel The Alchemist?
Paulo Coelho.
Correct. Which country is nicknamed the Rainbow Nation?
South Africa.
Correct. Name the biggest oil company in the US.
Pass.
It's ExxonMobil. Name the youngest cricketer to play a test cricket match.
Faf du Plessis.
Wrong, it's Hassan Raza. Your questions are up.
Don't worry, it is not a disqualification. Okay, right. So once again, Dev Balika, who's coming in?
Sahanya is gonna
Let's
go.
put our hands together. You ready?
Yes.
You're memorizing and you can't even say yes. No? Okay, right. So your time is set on 30. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
A group of apes is called what?
Pass.
Shrewdness. Who wrote the novel The Godfather?
Maria Puzo.
Correct. Peter Eigen founded which organization?
Pass.
It's Transparency International. What is the world's largest fast food restaurant chain?
McDonald's.
Correct. Which umpire has officiated in the most number of test matches?
Pass.
It's Steve Bucknor. Your questions are up.
Moving on to Girls High School Candy, who is coming in?
Sajini.
Let's put our hands together. You're ready? You have 30 seconds to go and your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
A group of ferrets is called what?
Pass.
Business. Who wrote the book A Brief History of Time?
Stephen Hawking.
Correct. Peter Benenson founded which organization?
Pass.
Amnesty International. Name the world's largest toy manufacturer at present.
Barbie.
Wrong, Lego. Which umpire has officiated in the most number of ODI matches?
Pass.
It's Rudy Kurtzen. Your questions are up.
Well, it's the chance of the final player to come forward from the Balika, who is coming in.
Deshmi.
Let's put our hands together. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, your time is set on 30 seconds and your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
A group of fish is called what?
School.
Correct. Who wrote the novel Life of Pi?
Pass.
It's Jan Martel. Which country is nicknamed Playground of Europe?
Poland.
Wrong, Switzerland. What is the largest book publishing company in the UK?
Penguin Books.
Correct. Which cricketer has played the most number of ODI matches?
Sachin Tendulkar.
Correct. Your questions are up.
You were not sure about the final thing, huh?
No.
It was a guess, no?
Yeah.
Girls don't seem to be very good in sports, especially cricket. Anyway, you got the answer right. Good job with that. The final player from...
Nuha.
come forward. Let's put our hands together. Okay, here you go. You got 30 seconds, just like the rest, and your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
A group of frogs is called what?
Pass.
It's Army. Who wrote the novel Kim?
Pass.
Rudyard Kipling. Which US city is nicknamed City of Brotherly Love?
Pass.
It's Philadelphia. What is the world's second largest fast food restaurant chain?
Yum Restaurant.
Wrong, it's KFC. Name the youngest cricketer to play an ODI cricket match.
Pass.
It's Hassan Raza. Your time is up.
Well, that's how round one comes to an end between Girls High School Kandy and Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo. Well, just before we leave for a short commercial break, just a reminder that this is the second semi-finals which we decide who will be getting in to the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. Keep it locked. We'll be right back after this break. This is TV1 Pentathlon Season 2.
Pentathlon.
Welcome back. You are watching TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. This is semi-final number 2 where we will be deciding which of these schools will be our second school to enter the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon. We just finished round 1 and it's now time to reveal the scores at the end of the first round. Let's get started by finding out the score for Girls High School Kandy. In the first round, they scored themselves 15 points. And meanwhile, from Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo, they scored themselves 45 points.
Well, that's the points tally at the end of round 1. Things are yet to change upside down, depending on how very well the schools compete in the rounds to come. With that being said, it's time for us to move into a very interesting, very creative round which we call Express.
To impress. In our second round, we have each of our teams displaying the very best of their acting skills as well as their creativity and presentation, because we will be providing them with a story lead that they then have to complete and act out in front of our judge, who will be providing them with their results. So, without further ado, let's go over to the girls from Devi Balika Vidyalaya and find out what is the topic they pick for themselves. A gentleman once had a charming lady for his wife. They had one daughter only, who was very dutiful to her parents. And then,
And they lived happily ever after.
Good night, sweetheart. Sleep well.
We love you so much. Our little family will be happier when your baby brother comes along too.
What? I'm gonna have a baby brother? Yes! How cool is that? It's gonna be so great. I mean, you can play at the beach and build sandcastles and share chocolates and he'll always have your back. How much fun will you have playing in the meadows and chasing butterflies? It's gonna be so much fun and he'll always have your back. I can't wait. It's gonna be so great and fun.
Oh, well, what fun indeed. Well, listen to me, child. Let me rephrase. Number 1, sharing is not caring. Just imagine sharing every little piece of chocolate you get with your little brother. And when you make sand castles on the beach, you crush them. And your parents, they won't love you anymore. They won't even remember you. They'll only care about your brother. The end of the world is near, child. And the struggle is real.
That's not real at all. It's gonna be a new beginning.
Oh, well, of course, it is going to be a new beginning, but that's not going to be that good. Come on, pack your bags. You do not belong here anymore. You have to go. Come on.
This really isn't necessary.
This is necessary. She does not belong here anymore. Come
belongs.
on.
It's a family.
Come on.
What happened, darling?
What happened?
Are you alright?
I do not want to share my chocolate, and I do not want to share my toys. And you won't even remember me anymore. I do not want a baby brother.
Oh, sweetheart. Whatever happens, our love for you will never change.
Maybe we'll love you even more. And your brother's really lucky because you'll be the best eldest sister ever, right?
Yes, after all, you are our own little jewel.
And of course, you're really dutiful to us.
Really?
What a very cute performance that was. Very cute. It just took me back in memory rather. Do you have a little brother by any chance? My gosh, thank God you don't have a little brother because you might not liking. But anyway, good stuff by the father, mother, the kids and everyone. Everything went on well. So let's see whether the girls from Kandy are also able to give an equally good fight. But before that, they need to pick the topic for themselves.
There was a little country girl, the prettiest that was ever seen. Her mother was naturally very fond of this child. And then,
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Of course it's you, my darling girl.
I know.
But don't you think it's high time that we find an eligible suitor for you?
No, I don't want one. No,
Are
fine.
you sure?
Fine.
All right then, I'll find a good, suitable bachelor for you.
God.
So, what do you think about him?
No,
Him?
no,
What about him?
definitely no.
Oh, child, we're going to run out of ideas now. But seriously, you need to find somebody. Look.
Freeze. This girl is so choosy. I have to teach her a lesson. Oh, there's a statue.
Where am I?
You're right here, gentlemen.
Oh.
I want you to teach a lesson to that egoistic child there, okay?
Okay, I got it.
Hello, my darling lady. Ooh, who's this young man?
They call me Noel.
Joel?
No, Noel.
Okay. Well, you seem very, very interesting.
Oh, why thank you. You do too.
Thanks.
Oh my God, we get that.
And now I pronounce you husband and wife. You may exchange rings.
Freeze. And now you become a statue, gentlemen.
Mommy, what happened?
What happened to him? Noel.
No!
Come here, child. It's just a statue. Let's get out of here.
And everyone must learn beauty is only skin deep.
Krishma?
that was Noel, not Joel.
Thank God you didn't use Joel.
It was Noel.
Noel. Thank God the J was not there. Okay, right. I won't say anything. Right, so we can see our judge eagerly marking on everyone's performance there. And I think it's right about time for us to find out what the scores look like for round 2, both for Devi as well as Girls High School Camp.
Here I observed overall performance, especially creativity, language and presentation, content. Accordingly, Girls High School gets 80 marks. Devi Balika gets 82 marks.
Now let's find out how the scores look like at the end of round 2. We have Girls High School Kandy with 95 points. And meanwhile, we have Devi Balika Vidyalaya with 127 points.
Well, that is the scoring at the end of 2 rounds. Well, things could change, and it's right about time that we move into the 3rd round, which we call Word.
The basket. In round 3, each of our teams gets to send forward 3 core players. They're then given a word that is 12 alphabets long with several of the letters covered. In order for them to unlock the letter and correctly guess the word, they need to successfully net the ball into the basket. Each successful netting gives them 10 points, and if they're then able to correctly guess the word, that gives them a further of 70 points. So let's find out what is the word that Devi Balika Vidyalaya picks for themselves. Word number 5.
Well, the girls from Devi Balika has picked out word number 5 for their school and the challenge of round 3, which is Birth the Basket. I would like to ask the captain who the 3 core players are.
It's gonna be Devi, Sahanya and I.
Well, now we know the 3 core players. Let's first take a look at word number 5. Well, we have 2 blanks at the start, E, 2 blanks again, L, 2 blanks again, A, 2 blanks and an E at the end. Who will you be sending in first and what is the letter you would like unlocked?
Sahanya is gonna go first for the second blank.
Sahanya, come forward. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that was a direct hit by Sahanya, who is coming in next. And what is the letter you would like unlocked?
The first blank.
The first blank. And who is coming in?
I am.
The captain steps forward. Let's put our hands together. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, it was not a successful attempt, but however, they got one more chance. Who is coming in? What is the letter you would like unlocked?
The one after E.
The one after the first
Lana.
E,
And Tevin is going.
Tevini. Okay, come forward. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that was a successful basket. Now, what are you going to do, Captain? Are you going to decide what the word is?
No.
You're sending in extra players?
Yes.
Okay, and who is that going to be and what is the letter you would like unlocked?
The one before A.
The one before A. And who is coming in?
Dishmi.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I think that was an easy shot there. That was an additional player. Are you going to send in more players? Your final player, are you going to
They're
send?
gonna guess the word.
You're going to guess what the word is. So you got 1 lock, 3 successful attempts, 1 unsuccessful attempt, and 4 spaces to fill in.
What are you saying?
Have you guessed what the word is?
Yeah.
Can you spell it out and tell what the word is?
Inexplicable. INEXPLICABLE.
You very sure? Certain? Captain, are you going to trust your co-player?
Yes.
You're trusting her? She decided on the word.
No, we all decided on the word.
Doesn't seem like.
No, we all did.
Okay, but then everyone could fall into the same well. It could be wrong, it could be right.
Yes.
Okay, so why tens of more? Let's find out whether, what is the word?
Inexplicable.
Inexplicable is the correct word. Let's find out. Well, inexplicable is the correct word and the girls from Devi Balika were able to get those points. Well, the girls from Girls High School Kandy have now to outshine the girls from Colombo, Devi Balika. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
You are ready for it, but you had to find out whether you could do so by picking out the number.
Word number 7.
Well, they have picked out word number 7. Who are your 3 co-players for this round?
Ayumi, myself, and Sajani.
Okay, let's take a look at word number 7. Well, we have 2 blanks T, 2 blanks R, another 2 blanks C, a blank E, and a blank at the end. Who will you be sending in first? And
Ayumi.
what is the letter she would like unlocked?
The second blank.
The second blank, that is the one before T.
Yes.
Okay, come forward. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that was a successful attempt. Who's coming in next and what is the letter?
I will be coming and
What is the letter?
the first blank.
The first blank for the captain. You're ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that was a beautiful shot by the captain herself. Who's coming in next and what is that letter you would like unlocked? What is the letter and who's coming in? Let's make a quick decision.
The blank after R and
The
Sajini
blank
will be-
after R.
Yes.
And who's coming in?
Sajini.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Three successful attempts. What is your decision? Are you going to guess what the word is or are you going to send in additional players? You're going to guess what the word is?
No, we're going to send in the other player.
Another player, and what
Yes.
is that letter? You would
The
like?
blank after T,
The blank after T.
Achala will be going.
Achala for the blank after T. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Very well capitalized. Fourth attempt, the final player. Are you going to send in the final player or are you going to decide what the word is? Are you going to decide what the word is? Are you sending your additional player? Are you going to decide what the word is?
Yes, we're going to
You're going to decide what the word
yes,
is? Okay, make sure that you make a very careful decision because you got all your attempts correct, which means you were able to net the basket. What is the word? Spell it out and tell us what the word is.
The word is outstretched. Spellings are OUTSTRETCHED.
Outstretched.
Yes,
You sure about it?
fairly sure. Yes.
Fairly sure about it. We are not very sure whether the word is right, but it's time for us to find out whether the girls from Kandy are also equally talented like the girls from Devi Balika. Let's find out. Well, there you go. That is the correct word. So both schools were now able to guess what those missing letters were, and it was a successful third round. We need to find out whether the scores have changed or does it remain the same with the girls from Devi Balika taking the lead. We'll have all those results after this short break. Keep it tuned, keep it locked. This is Season 2 of TV1 Pentathlon.
Pentathlon.
Hello and welcome. You are watching TV1 Pentathlon Season 2, and as we already told you, this is semi-final number 2 where we will be deciding which of our schools get to go into the grand finale. Now, we just finished 3 rounds between Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo as well as Girls High School Kandy. Let's now reveal the scores as they stand at the end of round 3. We get started with the scores for Girls High School Kandy. In round 3, they scored themselves 100 marks, and that brings their total up to 195 points. And meanwhile, we have the girls from Devi Balika Vidyalaya. In the third round, they scored themselves 90 points, and that brings their total up to 217 points.
Well, the girls from Devi Balika have now surpassed the 200 mark. The girls from Kandy Girls High School are almost there, all ready to take over each other. Well, things could change because we got 2 more interesting rounds. So let's move on to the 4th round as we are in stage 2 of the semi-finals. Well, this round is called Target
Your knowledge. In round 4, each of our teams gets to send forward 3 core players. These players then have an opportunity to swing the golf club and hit the golf ball into any one of the holes which correspond to a particular subject. They will then be asked a question from that subject, and each correct answer will give them 25 points. If they choose to double and answer correctly, they will get themselves 50 points. However, if they choose to double and answer incorrectly, there will be negative marking.
Well, what you just heard were the set rules and regulations. Let me take you through to the colors of what each represent. Well, on blue we got sports and games, on green we got geography, purple is for literature, yellow is for art and entertainment, orange is for history, and on red we have science and technology. And there you go, the middle one, white, is trump, where you could select any of those subjects and colors which I just mentioned. That is if you get the trump. Well, we have everything set, we got the rules and regulations set. Let's now move on to the captain of Devi Balika and ask who are your three co-players.
It's Ranagi, Sahani and I.
Who's coming in first?
Ranagi, yes.
Let's put our hands together. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, it was a direct hit, the first attempt, and it is a trump, which means they could select any subject. Let's see what they pick for themselves.
What's your subject?
History.
And do you want to go in for a double?
No, thank you.
All right, let's take a look at your visual. Name this Indian politician of the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty who was widely expected to succeed his mother Indira Gandhi, but he died in a plane crash. Your options are A. Sanjay Gandhi, B. Rajiv Gandhi, C. Varun Gandhi, or D. Rahul Gandhi.
A. It's A. The answer is A.
A. Sanjay Gandhi? A. Sanjay Gandhi is the correct answer.
Well, they got the first attempt right, and we'll move on to the girls from Girls High School and ask the captain who are your three co-players for this one.
My co-players are Nuha, myself and Ayumi.
Who is coming in first?
Nuha is.
Let's put our hands together for Nuha.
You've got literature. Do you want to go in for a double?
No, thank you.
Okay, let's take a look at your visual. Name this writer most noted for writing the novel Lolita. Your options are A. Ken Casey, B. Joseph Conrad, C. Vladimir Nabokov, or D. Anthony Burgess.
The answer is C. Vladimir Nabokov.
C. Vladimir Nabokov is the correct answer.
Well, the girls were very confident in spelling out that answer. Well, both have done equally good thus far. Moving on to the next chance of the girls from
I
Devi
am.
Balika. Who's coming in?
Me.
Come forward. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Once again, it's a trump for the Devians. Let's see what subject they pick for themselves.
What's the
Double
subject
two.
you picked for yourself?
Arts and entertainment, please.
And do you want to go in for a double?
Okay.
All right, so they're going in for a double in the category of arts and entertainment. Let's take a look at your visual. Name this Sri Lankan who starred in Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Doom, directed by Steven Spielberg and produced by George Lucas. Your options are A. T.R. Ranasinghe, B. D.M. Jayawardena, C. P.R. Gunasekara, or D. D.R. Nanayakkara.
Where's the clock? Tia. Tia
Time is ticking.
What do you want? B.
One more.
Can you say B?
Well, the time was up. I know you almost said B, and we do know that this is a question for a double. The correct answer, in any case, was D. Right? But because you were not able to answer on time, unfortunately, that is a negative point for you.
Well, the girls were not able to capitalize on their double opportunity there. Let's move on to the girls' high school candy. What are you going to do? Who are you going to send?
I will be coming.
The captain steps forward. Let's put our hands together. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. First attempt down, second attempt. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, it is a trump for the girls from Girls High School Candy. Let's see what subject they pick for themselves.
That's a trump. What's the subject you pick for you?
We pick geography.
Geography. And are you going in for a double?
Okay.
Double?
No, thank you.
No. All right. Let's take a look at your visual. You saw the largest saltwater lake in the Western Hemisphere called the Great Salt Lake. It is located in which US state? Your options are A. Utah, B. Montana, C. Colorado, or D. Wyoming. Time is ticking.
The answer is C, Colorado.
C. Colorado is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is A. Utah.
Well, that was an unsuccessful attempt for the girls from Girls High School Candy. The final chance in round 4 for the girls from Devi Balika. Who are you sending?
Sahanya.
Sanya, come forward. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, that was a slow ball there. In 3, 2, 1, go. Well, they got purple, which is literature.
You've already taken a double before, so let's take a look at your visual. Name this German writer and statesman whose famous work includes the tragic play Faust. Your options are A. Voltaire, B. Goethe, C. Nietzsche, and D. Immanuel Kant.
It's B.
B. Goethe is the correct answer.
Very well capitalized in the final attempt of round 4. Let's see whether it's the same for the girls from Candy. Your final player.
Ayumi.
Almi, come forward. Let's put our hands together. 3, 2, 1, go. An unsuccessful attempt. The second attempt in 3, 2, 1, go. Well, your second attempt was literature. However, your school already got the topic, which means you have your final chance to capitalize. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, they got geography in their final attempt. However, even geography was a topic which the school had selected, which means we'll have to go with the next option, which is blue, sports and games.
You've got sports and games. Do you want to go in for a double? No. Let's take a look at your visual. Identify this tennis great who played for both Yugoslavia and the US. Your options are A. Jana Novotná, B. Conchita Martinez, C. Monica Seles, or D. Martina Hingis.
The answer is C.
C. Monica Seles is the correct answer.
Well, on that note, we come to an end of round 4 in the second semi-final of TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. It's time for us to find out how the scoreboard looks like at the end of 4 rounds. Let's find out.
We now have the scores at the end of round 4. Let's get started by talking about the scores of Girls High School Kandy. In the 4th round, they scored themselves 50 points, and that brings their total up to 245 points. Meanwhile, the girls from Devi, Balika, Vidyalaya in the 4th round scored themselves 35 points, and that brings their total up to 252 points.
Well, it seems like it's a very close margin between both schools. Both have surpassed the 200 mark, and the next round is going to be very, very critical. So make sure you answer very carefully. Although you feel like you may know the answer, always think twice, because if you win the game, you secure the spot in the grand finale of TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. Pressure builds up. Without much further ado, let's move on to our 5th and final round of the second semi-final, which we call the buzzer round.
We're in the 5th and final round, the buzzer round. Rules are very simple, 10 questions, and each correct answer gives the team 10 points. Let's get started with question number 1. Name the parent company of Google. Praharsha?
Alphabet.
That's the correct answer. Question number 2. Who was the first Democratic Party president of the United States? Dishmi?
Andrew Jackson.
That's the correct answer. Question number 3. What is the longest river of Mexico? Dishmi?
Rio Grande.
That's the correct answer. Question number 4. Who is the current president of New Zealand? Dishmi?
Jacinda Ardern.
That's the correct answer. Question number 5. Who created the opera Madame Butterfly?
Puccini.
That's the correct answer. Question number 6. Which team is the 2018 NBA? Ranugi?
Seattle Storm.
I will continue my question. Which team is the 2018 NBA basketball champion? That's the incorrect answer. Do we have the answer from here? Achala?
Houston Astros.
That's the wrong answer. The correct answer is Golden State Warriors. We move on now to question number 7. A space-time concept called wormhole is based on the work of which scientist? Time's up. The correct answer is Einstein. We move on to question number 8. The Big Bash League, a T20 cricket tournament, takes place in which country? Time's up. The correct answer is Australia. Question number 9. Who is the current Secretary of State in the United States of America? Achala?
Mike Pompeo.
That's the correct answer. We now come to the final question. Question number 10. The word quiz is worth how many points in Scrabble? Nuha?
22.
That's the correct answer.
Well, we have now come to an end of 5 very competitive rounds. Well, you saw what the points look like at the end of 4 rounds, but now things have changed and turntables around, because we need to find out what the scores look like at the end of 5 competitive rounds. And will it be Devi Balika or will it be Girls High School Kandy who will be getting close and securing that spot in the grand finale? We'll be right back with that information and much more after this short break. Stay tuned.
Pentathlon.
Welcome back. You're watching TV1 Pentathlon Season 2 and we are now coming to the end of our second semi-final, about to reveal the result as to which of our schools here gets to move into the grand finale. But before we reveal the result just as yet, we have to first and foremost find out which of these teams has the best player of the day, which we call the Pentathlete of the Day.
Actually, I think that everyone has no argument on this matter. This girl totally contributed to the victory of the game. Accordingly, Pentathlete of the Day goes to Dishmi from Devi Balika Vidyalaya.
Well, thank you very much for announcing the pentathlete. Well, clear-cut victory goes to Dishmi, undoubtedly, as our judge very well mentioned. Congratulations, Dishmi. Okay, right. So, we have now come down to the final few minutes of the semi-finals, the second one of TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. We are ready to reveal to you the results and find out who will be securing the spot in the grand finale. Let's find the results.
Yes, indeed. In the fifth round, we saw Girls High School Kandy scored themselves 20 points and that brings their total up to 265 points. And meanwhile, in the fifth round, we had Devi Balika Vidyalaya scoring themselves 45 points and that brings us to the winning total today, 297 points.
Well, congratulations to Devi Balika Vidyalaya Colombo for securing a spot in the grand finale. Well, we are all excited to find out how very well the grand finale works for you. So you've got a lot of work to do, a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of teamwork, because it is going to be the grand finale. Well, with that, we have to now move on to the presentation, and I would like to invite our judge to come and join us for the presentation, and it's time for us to award the pentathlete.
Well, the pentathlete of the day today is from the winning school. Let's give it up to Dishmi.
Well, while we congratulate Devi Balika Vidyalaya from Colombo, it's also right about time that we congratulate the team who may stand a chance to secure a spot in the grand finale, because we have a third place round. So you will be taking your league again with another competitive school. But nevertheless, you're here today because you are great and amazing. So thank you very much. We need to appreciate you. So please come and collect your certificates. Well, it's time for us to wrap things today from the second semi-finals of TV1 Pentathlon Season 2. We're not leaving you with a sad face because we never know, we might see you in the grand finale. With that hope, we sign off today, bringing you next week some amazing talent on this very stage. So until then, take care. This is TV1 Pentathlon Season 2.
Pentathlon.